Alright guys, good morning. Welcome back to another episode. And I'm pretty excited about this episode because I'm actually fishing a place I've never fished before. I'm actually going up to the Falls Reservoir Dam, and I'm going to be below it. I usually fish above it, and I've never fished below it before. And what we're planning on doing today, this early morning, it's like 7 o'clock or 7 something. And we're going to go see if we can get onto some striper. I've never caught a striper before. So I'd love to catch a striper, or there should be hybrid bass up there. I'm sure there's largemouth too. So I've never caught a hybrid either. So I'd love to catch either a striper or a hybrid. So we'll go up there, fish for a few hours. If we don't catch nothing, then I think it's called the Uwharrie River. I could be wrong about that, but there's a little river that flows in right here, and we can go try to catch some bass up that, like some largemouth or something. But it looks beautiful. It's gorgeous right now. It's like the perfect temperature right now too. So we're just going to head upstream and hopefully we can get onto something. And I also got a new pole. Let me show you. I got me a mock smash bait caster because my other spinning pole was a little bit too small to throw like an A-rig. I got an A-rig tied on there. So I'm looking forward to throwing that this morning. And then I got just a little swim jig on that, or paddle tail, and then a spinner bait. And I have a lot of other baits too, but we're gonna start out with that. Could change, but I'm stoked and I'm ready to get out on the water. So I'll see you guys out there. We're on our way up to the dam, but I'm just gonna throw right here because it just looks so freaking good for bass. Like that right there. Beautiful cast. All right, nothing. Oh, guys, right there, something. Right there, guys. Awesome. I think that's a bass. Right there, guys. Awesome. First fish on the paddle tail. I don't know what it is. I think it's a bass. All right, okay, come here, buddy. Yes, first fish, guys. I believe it's a bass. Let's see. What is that? What are you? Wait, guys, is that a striper or a hybrid? Trying to figure out what that is. That might be a striper or a hybrid. Let me see. All right, give me a minute. Let me get him. Let me see. Or a white bass. I'm not really sure what that is. All right, guys, my phone's not really working for me to look this up, but I think that's might be a hybrid bass, maybe? I really don't know. I will look it up later when I have some service, but I don't think that would be a keeper anyways. I think they have to be 18 inches. But we are gonna put him back. That's awesome. All right, buddy. Come on. Come on. I hope that thing lives. Put it back in. But man, guys, that's awesome. Our first fish on the little paddle tail. There was something. I don't think that's a fish though. Nope. Sorry, I don't have my GoPro on my head going because the battery died, and I just want to make a few more casts, and I got some. Look what this is. That's a largemouth bass, guys. Look at there. Look there, largemouth bass. Yeah. That one caught what I believe to be a white bass, and now a largemouth. Like I said, sorry my head camera died, but there's a little one. Get him back in there. But that's awesome. That's cute. A white bass, what I believe to be a white bass, and a largemouth. So I'm going to change the battery in my GoPro real quick, and then we'll get back to fishing. Got one, guys. Off the rocks. I got hooked up and then one came up off the rocks. Yes. I don't know what it is. Ooh, that's a hybrid or a striper right there, I think. Or no, that's a white bass. That's another white one. That's another white one, guys. That's a good one too. Look at there. Oh, it was peeing on me. But no, that's a keeper white bass. You know, I'm gonna throw them on a stringer because we should get some service down there, and I'm pretty sure we can keep these. And that's a keeper all day anyway, if it is. Oh shoot, they got away. And that's what they're eating right there. I was gonna keep him, but I'm basically matching the bait with this bait. Wow, guys, I was gonna keep him. That was a big one. Because I'm pretty positive that is a white bass. Well, that was a bummer. Got out of my hand. Rats. It's annoying. It's alright though. At least we caught him. It's funny, I got hooked on a rock, came up off the rock, and it got smoked. Oh, got one, guys. Good fish, good fish. Good fish, yes. Good fish, I felt it cream it. Don't get off. Stay down. Good fish. Good fish. What are you? Aha, another one, white bass. Yep, and you're going on a stringer this time. Yes. Stop. All right. Look at there, guys. Another beautiful white bass. Pretty white bass. Look at there. And if we get any more, well, actually we might cook him up too. We'll see. Just by himself, we don't get no more white bass, but get him on a stringer, get him back in there, and don't get away like the other one. There we go. That's awesome, man. He hit hard. Beautiful white bass. All right. Awesome. Catch us another one. All right, guys. It is like 9:36. So I think what I'm gonna do, we caught, I believe it was the 3 white bass, and I kept one, and I caught that largemouth over there. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head on downstream to, there's like a little river that comes in down there, and I'm gonna go fish that for some largemouth for a while, just to change it up. And I want to kind of explore it because I've never really been there, but I'm definitely gonna come back to this spot sometime and try to get some more white bass or striper or anything. I know there's supposed to be striper and a hybrid bass in here, so we'll just see what happens. But I'm definitely going to come back again. But for right now, I think we're just going to head on down. We might fish a little bit on the way down, but I mean, it was productive up here. It's fun. This is actually a beautiful day because it's overcast and it's not too hot, so it's just gorgeous out here. I'm having a blast. So that's what we're going to do, is head on down that way. Guys, I was just trolling this swim bait out behind me, and we got us a good fish on here. We got us a good fish. I don't know what it is, but it's a good one. I was just trolling. And it creamed it, like it took it completely over. I don't know what it is, but it's a good fish. Goodness. That's awesome. Ooh. That is great. I was just trolling it. It's creamed it. It's either, for as hard as it's fighting, I would say that's either a hybrid, striper, or largemouth. Because it is fighting like crazy. Stay down. Don't be jumping. Ooh, that's a good fish. I mean, he just doubled my pole over. What are you? That's a striper, guys. That's a striper. Yes, my first striper. Yes. Don't get off, please. That's my first striper. That's a good one, too. That's a keeper right there. I'm pretty sure. Don't get off. Yes, guys. Look here. My first striper. Yes. Oh, wow. I didn't have him good at all, did I? Okay. Well, maybe I had him better than I thought. Yes, guys. Just trolling. Look at there. Beautiful bass. Now, I believe they have to be 18 inches. So what I'm going to do is keep that thing hooked. All right, guys, I'm going to keep that thing hooked. I'm going to go get a measuring tape, make sure it's 18, because I think it's 18 that it needs to be to keep. So I'm going to do that real quick. All right, guys, that is 20 inches. It's a keeper. So we're going to keep him and eat him. That's my first ever striper. That is amazing. I mean, look at him. Beautiful fish. I wish I could have got the strike on camera. Like I said, I was just trolling the bait out behind me while I was going down to this creek, and my pole literally doubled over. I mean, it was amazing. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get him on a stringer, and we're going to head on down to the, well, I might go up a little ways and then troll a little bit back down to that stream. All right, guys, what I'm going to do is go back upstream toward the dam and then keep trolling back down toward that stream, and maybe I'll get another striper. That was amazing. That's my first striper. I'm elated, and it was a keeper. So I'm so excited. That was amazing. When we caught those white bass up there, caught a striper. That's awesome. I'm ecstatic right now. We got one. We got one, guys. Another one. Another one. We got us another one, guys. This has to be another. This has to be another stripe. Oh, he got off. Wow, that was another bass though. Wow. Rats, got off. All right, guys, I'm making my way back down to the little river that comes in here, and I'm gonna actually let that white bass go because I was just able to get service, and it says 14-inch minimum, and that's like 13 or 12 and a half or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and release that. But the striped bass is 18 inches, and it's actually 20 inches, but 18 inches is the minimum. So I'm good on the striped bass. So, but I'm gonna let the white bass go. Well, guys, I'm gonna probably go ahead and wrap it up because the wind picked up and it felt like it might actually start raining, and it's supposed to rain today, and I really don't want to get drenched. But it's been an amazing day out here. I can't ask for more. I got me my striper. So what I'm gonna do is go back to the boat ramp, get loaded up, head back, and tonight we'll cook up the striper. So that was amazing. Just even catching those white bass was a blast. So it's been a very beautiful day out here. It's been overcast, so we haven't been crazy hot. It's just been awesome. So see you at the catch and cook. All right, I'm down here at my dad's place, and we're gonna start cooking up the striper, and we're gonna do it on his grill because I don't have a grill and I wanted to try it. Ooh, sorry. But so here it is, and there's the striper. I got a pretty nice in pieces out of there, and all we're gonna do is very simple. We're just gonna do salt and pepper and oil, and that's it. I just want to try it. I've never tried striper before, and I'm very stoked to try it. So we're gonna get to cooking. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and salt and pepper this. And look at that piece of meat. Doesn't that look good? It's a big piece of meat too. Like I said, that striper was 20 inches, I believe. It was a good size. Ooh, here's the sizzle. Ooh, that looks good. Look at there. Oh, it's about to fall apart even without it. Ooh, that looks good, actually. Yeah, that. Look at there. Looking good. Got the second one good. Flip it over. Look at that. And it'll be interesting to see what it tastes like compared to other bass, like largemouth or spotted bass. All right, guys, we're done. So we're gonna get it on a plate, and then we are gonna try it. And I'm hoping it's good. All right, guys, it's done. I just squirted some lime on here. So we are going to try it. See what it tastes like. Wow, that is good. It's not tasty. It does not I mean, it's not tasty. It doesn't taste like fish. It tastes really good. That's funny. But let me show you what it looks like. Just a beautiful piece of meat right there. But it is delicious. Well, guys, actually, we just tasted it, and it has a little bit different taste than regular bass. Or, I don't know, what would you call it?
It's got a different texture than regular bass. It has more possibly of a chicken texture. Very good.
I don't know if it's chicken, but it's actually very good. It doesn't taste like fish at all.
Like
it's delicious. Like,
would you say the thigh meat of chicken? Like, you know, there's certain parts of chicken that's like that softer, like, that's weird. It does.
Wow. Well, that was delicious. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.